time-restricted feeding TRF is more than just a fancy term. It's a game changer in the world of health and wellness. At its core, TRF is about eating within a specific window of time each day, aligning your meals with your body's natural rhythms. Imagine this. Instead of grazing all day long, you focus your eating within, say, an 8-hour window, and let your body rest and repair during the remaining 16 hours. Sounds simple, right? But don't be fooled. This method is deeply rooted in science and has been gaining traction as a powerful tool for improving metabolism, regulating blood glucose levels, and even enhancing energy balance. It's no wonder it's often grouped under the broader umbrella of intermittent fasting. What makes TRF so fascinating is its connection to our circadian biology, the internal clock that governs everything from when we feel sleepy to how our body processes food. This isn't just a trendy diet. It's a method that taps into how humans are biologically wired. Historically, people ate in sync with daylight, but modern habits have thrown this balance out the window. Late-night snacking, anyone, TRF aims to restore this harmony by encouraging us to eat when our bodies are most efficient at digesting and metabolizing food. It's like giving your body the schedule it's been craving all along. The popularity of TRF has skyrocketed in recent years, and for good reason. It's not just about weight loss. It's about optimizing how your body functions. Think of it as a way to hack your metabolism and improve insulin sensitivity without obsessing over every calorie. Plus, it's flexible enough to fit into most lifestyles. Whether you're a busy professional or a fitness enthusiast, TRF offers a practical, science-backed approach to eating. But what's the science behind it? And why does it work so well? Let's dive into the fascinating world of circadian rhythms and how they influence your metabolism. The magic of time-restricted feeding lies in its alignment with circadian biology, the internal clock that orchestrates nearly every process in your body. This biological rhythm dictates when you're most efficient at digesting food, regulating blood glucose levels, and even burning calories. Think of it as your body's natural schedule, one that thrives on consistency. Studies show that eating during daylight hours, when your metabolism is at its peak, can improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation after meals. On the flip side, eating late at night disrupts this rhythm, leading to elevated blood glucose levels and a sluggish metabolism. It's like trying to run a marathon at midnight. Your body simply isn't designed for it. Here's the kicker. Your body's sensitivity to insulin, the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar, fluctuates throughout the day. In the morning, insulin works like a well-oiled machine, efficiently shuttling glucose into your cells for energy. But as the day progresses, this efficiency wanes. By the evening, your body struggles to process glucose as effectively, leading to higher blood sugar spikes. This is why that late-night bowl of ice cream hits differently. It's not just the calories, it's the timing. TRF leverages this knowledge, encouraging you to eat when your body is primed to handle food and fast when it's time to rest and repair. The science doesn't stop there. Research has also shown that eating in sync with your circadian rhythm can have profound effects on your overall health, from reducing the risk of metabolic disorders to improving energy balance. For example, a study on evening glucose tolerance revealed that people who ate their largest meal at night experienced higher blood sugar levels compared to those who ate earlier in the day. It's a simple shift, eating earlier rather than later, but one that can make a world of difference. So, how does fasting during these off hours help your body repair and recharge? Fasting isn't just about skipping meals. It's about giving your body the time it needs to focus on repair processes rather than digestion. During the fasting window, your body shifts its energy from breaking down food to performing essential maintenance tasks. Think of it like a rest and digest mode for your organs, where they finally get a break from the constant workload. This downtime allows your body to regulate blood glucose levels, repair damaged cells, and even reduce inflammation. It's no coincidence that many people report feeling lighter and more energetic after a fasting period. It's your body thanking you for the break. One of the most overlooked benefits of fasting is its impact on sleep quality. When you stop eating a few hours before bed, your body can focus on preparing for rest instead of digesting a heavy meal. This improves the relationship between digest and sleep, leading to deeper, more restorative rest. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, not groggy, because your body wasn't working overtime to process that late-night snack. Plus, fasting before bed has been shown to improve evening glucose tolerance, which means your blood sugar levels stay more stable overnight. It's a small change with big rewards, but the benefits don't stop there. During the fasting state, your body taps into stored energy, promoting fat loss while preserving muscle if done correctly. This is where nutrient timing and dietary adaptations come into play. By strategically planning your meals and fasting periods, you can support your metabolism and even enhance muscle protein synthesis. It's not just about weight loss, it's about optimizing your body's natural processes. Speaking of optimization, what happens when fasting goes too far, like skipping breakfast entirely? Let's dive into the potential pitfalls of that next. Skipping breakfast has become a hallmark of intermittent fasting, but it's not without its drawbacks. While extending your fasting window might seem like a good idea, it can lead to unintended consequences, especially for those who are physically inactive. After a long overnight fast, your body is already running low on amino acids, the building blocks needed to maintain muscle. Prolonging this state by skipping breakfast can accelerate muscle atrophy, particularly in older adults or those not engaging in resistance training. It's a silent trade-off: weight loss at the expense of muscle health. Another issue with skipping breakfast is its impact on muscle protein synthesis. Your body is most primed to utilize protein in the morning, making breakfast a crucial opportunity to kickstart this process. Without it, you're essentially delaying the repair and growth of muscle tissue, which can lead to long-term issues like anabolic resistance. For example, imagine someone trying to build strength but skipping their morning meal. They're missing out on a critical window to fuel their muscles. This is why many experts recommend starting the day with a high-protein breakfast to mitigate muscle loss and support overall health. But it's not just about muscles. Skipping breakfast can also affect your energy balance and blood glucose regulation. Without a nutrient-dense meal to stabilize your blood sugar, you might find yourself feeling sluggish or irritable And let's not forget the ripple effect. Poor energy levels can lead to overeating later in the day, often on less healthy options. So, what's the solution? A breakfast rich in protein and essential nutrients can make all the difference. And now, let's explore why protein is the star of the show. Protein isn't just another nutrient. It's the cornerstone of a powerful, energizing breakfast. After a long night of fasting, your body is primed to absorb amino acids, making the morning the perfect time to kickstart muscle protein synthesis. A high-protein breakfast doesn't just fuel your muscles. It sets the tone for your entire day. Imagine starting your morning with eggs, a nutrient-dense powerhouse packed with choline and lutein, both essential for brain and eye health. Add a side of lean steak or pasture-raised eggs, and you've got a meal that fuels your body and mind in one go. The benefits of protein at breakfast go beyond muscle health. It's also about keeping hunger in check and stabilizing blood glucose levels. Protein takes longer to digest, keeping you fuller for longer and reducing the temptation to reach for sugary snacks For example, swapping a carb-heavy breakfast like cereal for a plate of eggs and avocado can make a noticeable difference in your energy levels. Plus, the choline in eggs supports cognitive function, making it easier to focus and tackle your day. It's a small change with a big impact. And let's not forget the quality of the protein you're consuming. Pasture-raised eggs, for instance, are not only richer in nutrients but also better for the environment. Pair them with nutrient-dense options like spinach or whole grain toast, and you've got a breakfast that's as balanced as it is delicious. Starting your day with a protein-packed meal isn't just a recommendation, it's a strategy for long-term health. But how much protein is enough? And what does science say about daily requirements? For years, the standard recommendation for protein intake was set at 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But here's the thing, this guideline is outdated and doesn't account for the needs of active individuals or older adults. Recent studies suggest that to truly prevent muscle loss and support overall health, a minimum of 1.2 grams per kilogram is necessary. And for those engaging in resistance training or aiming to build muscle, the sweet spot lies closer to 1.6 grams per kilogram. For example, someone weighing 70 kilograms should aim for 84 to 112 grams of protein daily, depending on their activity level. It's a far cry from the old recommendations, isn't it? Older adults, in particular, need to pay extra attention to their protein intake due to a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build and repair muscle. This means that the same amount of protein that worked in your 20s might not cut it in your 50s. To counteract this, experts recommend spreading protein intake evenly throughout the day, starting with a high-protein breakfast. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, or even a protein shake. It's about making every meal count. But let's not forget quality over quantity. It's not just about hitting a number, it's about choosing nutrient-dense, High-quality protein sources, pasture-raised eggs, lean meats, and plant-based options like lentils or quinoa can all contribute to your daily goals. The key is consistency and balance, ensuring your body gets what it needs to thrive. So, how does this tie into time-restricted feeding and muscle preservation? One of the biggest concerns surrounding time-restricted feeding is whether it leads to muscle loss. After all, if you're fasting for extended periods, doesn't that mean your body will start breaking down muscle for energy? The good news is that research shows this isn't the case, provided you're consuming enough protein during your eating window. In fact, TRF can actually support muscle preservation when paired with proper nutrient timing and resistance training. It's all about working smarter, not harder, to maintain your muscle mass while reaping the benefits of fasting. Resistance training plays a crucial role in mitigating muscle loss during fasting periods. When you engage in activities like weightlifting or body weight exercises, you signal your body to prioritize muscle repair and growth. Combine this with adequate protein intake, ideally spread across your eating window, and you've got a recipe for success. For example, a 16/8 fasting schedule can easily accommodate 2 or 3 high-protein meals, ensuring your muscles get the fuel they need. It's not about starving your body. It's about optimizing the timing of your nutrition to align with your goals. What's even more fascinating is how TRF can enhance muscle protein synthesis when done correctly. By focusing on nutrient-dense meals and incorporating protein recommendations 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram, you can support both muscle growth and fat loss simultaneously. This balance is particularly beneficial for older adults who may struggle with anabolic resistance. So, while fasting might sound counterintuitive for muscle preservation, it's actually a powerful tool when paired with the right strategies. But how does TRF stack up against other methods for weight loss and caloric restriction? When it comes to weight loss, the golden rule remains the same. It's all about creating a caloric deficit. Time-restricted feeding, however, offers a unique way to achieve this without the constant mental gymnastics of calorie counting. By limiting your eating window, you naturally reduce the chances of overeating, making it easier to maintain an energy deficit. For individuals with higher body fat percentages, this method can be particularly effective. Their bodies are better equipped to tap into fat stores for energy during fasting periods, leading to greater fat loss, while preserving muscle mass. But how does TRF compare to other forms of caloric restriction? Unlike traditional diets that often leave you feeling deprived, TRF focuses on when you eat rather than what you eat. This subtle shift can make a world of difference. For example, instead of obsessing over every bite, you simply stop eating 3 hours before bedtime and let your body handle the rest. This approach not only supports weight loss but also improves blood glucose regulation and reduces inflammation after meals. It's a win-win for both your waistline and your overall health. That said, it's important to remember that TRF isn't a magic bullet. The quality of the calories you consume still matters. Nutrient-dense foods like lean proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbs should form the foundation of your meals. Think of it as fueling your body for optimal performance, not just cutting calories. And while TRF can help you shed pounds, integrating it into your routine requires a bit of planning. So, how can you make TRF work for your lifestyle? Let's explore some practical tips right now. Integrating time-restricted feeding into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about small, intentional changes. A good starting point is to stop eating at least 3 hours before bedtime. For example, if you usually go to bed at 10 p.m., aim to finish your last meal by 7 p.m. This gives your body enough time to transition into the fasting state, allowing repair processes to kick in while you sleep. Remember, the fasting window doesn't start immediately after your last bite. It takes about 5 hours for your body to fully shift gears. Another practical tip is to plan your meals around your most active hours. If you work out in the morning, break your fast with a high-protein meal to support muscle protein synthesis and replenish energy stores. On the other hand, if you're more active in the afternoon, structure your eating window accordingly. For instance, a 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. eating window works well for many people, offering flexibility while still aligning with circadian biology. The key is to find a schedule that fits your lifestyle and stick to it consistently. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of nutrient timing. Consuming foods that stabilize blood glucose levels, like lean proteins and healthy fats, can make fasting periods more manageable. For example, a breakfast of eggs, avocado, and whole grain toast not only keeps you full, but also supports insulin sensitivity. And if you're looking to improve evening glucose tolerance, consider lighter dinners with fewer carbs. These small adjustments can make a big difference in how your body responds to TRF. But what about the myths and misconceptions surrounding fasting? When it comes to time-restricted feeding, myths and misconceptions are everywhere. One of the most common, the belief that skipping meals entirely will speed up weight loss. While it's true that fasting can create a caloric deficit, skipping meals without a plan often leads to overeating later in the day. Imagine someone skipping lunch only to devour an entire pizza for dinner. It's not exactly a recipe for success. TRF isn't about deprivation. It's about structure and balance, ensuring your body gets the nutrients it needs within a specific time frame. Another outdated practice is the idea of carb loading at night. For years, people believed that eating a heavy, carb-rich meal before bed would fuel their energy for the next day. But science tells a different story. Late-night eating can disrupt circadian biology, leading to poor blood glucose regulation and even weight gain. Instead, focusing on lighter nutrient-dense meals in the evening aligns better with your body's natural rhythms. For example, swapping a bowl of pasta for a salad with lean protein can make a noticeable difference in how you feel the next morning. And let's not forget the myth that fasting is a one-size-fits-all solution. Everyone's body is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. Some people thrive on a 16/8 fasting schedule, while others find it more sustainable to start with a 12-hour eating window. The key is to listen to your body and adapt your approach as needed. So, how do you strike the perfect balance between fasting and fueling your body? That's where understanding your individual needs becomes crucial. Finding the right balance between eating and fasting is more than just a health trend. It's a personalized journey. Time-restricted feeding offers a framework, but it's not a rigid rulebook. The key is to align your eating habits with your goals, whether that's weight loss, muscle gain, or simply feeling more energized throughout the day. For instance, someone aiming to lose weight might focus on a tighter eating window, while an athlete might prioritize nutrient timing to fuel performance. It's all about understanding your body's needs and making adjustments that work for you. One of the most important takeaways is that fasting isn't about starving yourself. It's about giving your body the time it needs to repair and reset. But that doesn't mean you should ignore what you eat during your eating window. Nutrient-dense foods like eggs, lean proteins, and healthy fats are essential for maintaining energy balance and supporting repair processes. Imagine starting your day with a high-protein breakfast and ending it with a light, balanced dinner. It's a simple yet effective way to optimize your health without overcomplicating things. Ultimately, the beauty of TRF lies in its flexibility. It's not about following a one-size-fits-all plan, but rather about experimenting and finding what fits your lifestyle. Whether you're an early riser or a night owl, there's a way to make TRF work for you. The question is, are you ready to take control of your eating habits and unlock your body's full potential? If so, the journey starts with understanding your unique needs and making informed choices.